Imagine a world where the unthinkable routinely occurs, where seemingly insignificant events spiral into global crises. These are Black Swan events, unpredictable, impactful, and retrospectively explainable. They defy our linear understanding of cause and effect, revealing the fragility of our assumptions. The world is a complex system, interconnected in ways we barely grasp. A minor tremor in one corner can trigger a tsunami on the other side of the globe. Just as a single snowflake can trigger an avalanche, seemingly insignificant events can cascade into global upheavals. Recognizing this inherent unpredictability is crucial to navigating our uncertain world. Black Swan events expose the limitations of our knowledge. We often rely on past events to predict the future, assuming that history will neatly repeat itself. But the world does not follow a script. Black Swan events remind us that the improbable is always possible. The future remains unwritten, shaped by the interplay of countless variables and unforeseen events. History is replete with Black Swan events that have reshaped the world. Consider the assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand in 1914. This seemingly isolated event, fueled by nationalist tensions, ignited the First World War, forever altering the geopolitical landscape. The 1929 stock market crash, triggered by speculative trading and a lack of regulatory oversight, plunged the world into the Great Depression. This economic cataclysm led to widespread social unrest, the rise of extremist ideologies, and ultimately, the Second World War. The September 11th terrorist attacks serve as a stark reminder of the unpredictable nature of our world. This event, orchestrated by a small group of extremists, had profound global implications. It led to the War on Terror, reshaped global security protocols, and continues to influence international relations. These historical examples underscore the unpredictable nature of global events. What appears insignificant can quickly escalate with far-reaching consequences. Understanding this pattern is crucial for navigating the complexities of the 21st century. The world today stands at a precipice, facing a confluence of interconnected challenges. Climate change, fueled by human activity, threatens to disrupt ecosystems, displace populations, and trigger resource conflicts. The COVID-19 pandemic exposed the vulnerabilities of our interconnected world, highlighting the fragility of global supply chains and the speed at which a local outbreak can morph into a global crisis. Cyber warfare poses a significant threat in an increasingly digitized world. A well-coordinated cyber attack on critical infrastructure could cripple economies, disrupt essential services, and sow widespread chaos. The potential for escalation is high, with nation-states and non-state actors alike possessing increasingly sophisticated cyber capabilities. Geopolitical tensions simmer across the globe, fueled by nationalism, resource competition, and ideological clashes. Flashpoints exist in the South China Sea, the Korean Peninsula, and Eastern Europe, among others. Any miscalculation or escalation in these regions could ignite a wider conflict with unpredictable consequences for the global order. In a globalized world, seemingly insignificant events can cascade into major crises. A single tweet, a miscalculated statement, or a minor border incursion can escalate rapidly, triggering a chain reaction with global repercussions. The butterfly effect, a concept borrowed from chaos theory, aptly illustrates this phenomenon. Imagine a world leader making an off-the-cuff remark during a press conference. This statement, intended for domestic consumption, is misinterpreted by another nation, escalating tensions. Diplomatic channels fail to de-escalate the situation, leading to military posturing and ultimately armed conflict. The interconnectedness of the modern world amplifies the potential for such unintended consequences. Social media, while connecting people across borders, can also be a conduit for misinformation and inflammatory rhetoric. The speed at which information spreads online can quickly turn a local incident into a global crisis. The butterfly effect serves as a stark reminder of the interconnectedness of our world and the need for caution in an age of instant communication and globalized media. Predicting Black Swan events is an exercise in futility. They defy our linear models and statistical predictions. Our understanding of the world is inherently incomplete, and the future remains stubbornly opaque. Instead of attempting to predict the unpredictable, we must embrace the unknown. Relying on historical patterns to predict the future is a dangerous fallacy. The world is not a closed system, and the past is not always a reliable guide to the future. New technologies, evolving social norms, and unforeseen circumstances constantly reshape the landscape, rendering historical analogies incomplete at best and dangerously misleading at worst. Instead of seeking certainty in an uncertain world, we must cultivate resilience. This involves acknowledging the limitations of our knowledge, diversifying our perspectives, and preparing for a range of potential outcomes, including the unexpected. Adaptability, not prediction, is key to navigating a world prone to black swan events. The interconnectedness of the modern world means that a crisis in one nation can quickly cascade across borders, impacting the global community. Economic shocks, political upheavals, and natural disasters can reverberate far beyond their point of origin, highlighting the shared destiny of humanity in the 21st century. The 2008 financial crisis, triggered by a subprime mortgage crisis in the United States, quickly spread across the globe, highlighting the interconnectedness of financial markets. Banks collapsed, economies stalled, and millions were left unemployed. This global recession underscored the domino effect of interconnectedness in a globalized world. The Syrian civil war, while originating as an internal conflict, has had profound regional and global consequences. The conflict has fueled a refugee crisis, destabilized neighboring countries, and contributed to the rise of extremist groups. This demonstrates how internal conflicts can quickly spill over borders, impacting the wider international community. Recognizing the interconnected nature of global challenges is crucial for fostering international cooperation and developing effective solutions to shared problems. The world today is characterized by increasing complexity and rapid change. Technological advancements, shifting demographics, and environmental degradation are reshaping the global landscape at an unprecedented pace. This constant state of flux makes it increasingly difficult to anticipate future challenges and opportunities. The rise of artificial intelligence, or AI, while holding immense promise for innovation, also presents potential risks. AI-driven automation could displace millions of workers, exacerbating existing inequalities. The potential for AI to be weaponized also raises significant ethical and security concerns that require careful consideration. The changing nature of warfare, with the rise of cyberwarfare and autonomous weapon systems, further complicates the global security landscape. The potential for miscalculation and unintended escalation increases in such an environment, requiring new approaches to conflict prevention and resolution. Navigating this fog of uncertainty requires adaptability, critical thinking, and a willingness to challenge our assumptions. In a world shaped by interconnectedness, every action, no matter how small, has the potential to create ripples that extend far beyond their immediate impact. Recognizing this individual agency is crucial for fostering a sense of responsibility and empowering individuals to contribute to a more just and sustainable world. A single act of kindness can inspire others, creating a ripple effect of compassion and empathy. A local community initiative can serve as a model for similar projects around the world, demonstrating the power of collective action. An individual's decision to reduce their environmental footprint, while seemingly insignificant on a global scale, contributes to a collective effort to combat climate change. The interconnectedness of the digital age amplifies the potential impact of individual actions. Social media platforms provide a powerful tool for raising awareness, mobilizing support for worthy causes, and holding individuals and institutions accountable. By leveraging these tools responsibly, individuals can contribute to positive change on a global scale. While predicting black swan events is impossible, we can learn from history to better prepare for the future. Analyzing past crises can help us identify patterns, understand the dynamics of escalation, and develop strategies to mitigate risks and enhance resilience. Studying the failures of imagination that often precede black swan events is crucial. We tend to discount the possibility of events that fall outside our limited frame of reference. Cultivating intellectual humility, embracing diverse perspectives, and challenging our assumptions can help us expand our understanding of potential risks and prepare for a wider range of scenarios. Building resilient systems is essential for navigating an unpredictable world. This involves diversifying our economies, strengthening social safety nets, and developing robust infrastructure capable of withstanding shocks. Embracing innovation and adaptability is also crucial for responding effectively to unforeseen challenges. By learning from the past and embracing a long-term perspective, we can create a more resilient and equitable future. Living in a world prone to black swan events requires a shift in perspective. We must accept that uncertainty is an inherent part of the human condition. Instead of seeking to control the uncontrollable, we must embrace the unknown and cultivate the resilience to adapt to whatever the future may hold. This involves letting go of the illusion of certainty and embracing a more nuanced understanding of cause and effect. The world is a complex system, and our actions often have unforeseen and unintended consequences. Acknowledging this complexity requires humility, a willingness to question our assumptions, and a commitment to learning from our mistakes. Ultimately, living with the Black Swan is about embracing the adventure of life. It is about acknowledging the limits of our knowledge and the boundless possibilities that lie beyond our current understanding. By cultivating curiosity, resilience, and a sense of wonder, we can navigate the unknown with courage, creativity, and a deep appreciation for the interconnectedness of all things.